Thank you, Mr. Carlson. Mr. Rooney?
When I moved to Michigan after I left active duty Marine Corps, I came to Michigan for a job. I wasn't looking at congressional lines. I wasn't thinking about my ambitions for the future. I was here to perform a task that I believed in, and that was fighting for our Constitution. I fought for it overseas, and I believed that a lot of it was being eroded here at home, and I wanted to be part of fighting the culture war and other wars as well. And so when I was doing that, I was asked to think about moving to Florida, like a lot of the other entities that Domino Farms, people that run that, Tom Monahan was thinking of moving me down there. But then my son Blaze was diagnosed with a congenital heart defect, and any plan to move was shelved. My wife and I did ultimately move into Dexter because we thought it was important, once we decided to run, to live in the district. However, the Constitution that you carry in your pocket, Congressman Walberg, the one that I carry as well, states that the qualifications are that you live in the state, you are of a certain age, and that you're a citizen of the country. I believe the Founding Fathers had an institutional wisdom that was important, and I follow that. However, I could have run for Congress wherever I wanted to, whether it was where I lived before or in Dexter. And I decided after my son was completely healed that we would move into Dexter because we love Dexter, and we've lived there for a while now. That is our home. That is where we're raising our children. That is where my children play, and I'm proud of it. And the whole reason I'm running is because of my children, and because I believe that if my children have the opportunity, your children and your grandchildren will have the opportunity here in Michigan as well. Michigan's healthcare system saved my son's life. And because of the doctors and nurses and prayers, that galvanized in my mind that I want to raise my children with Michigan values. And when I looked at the landscape, I looked at Mark Shallon was a congressman that didn't share those same values or that worldview. And I looked at somebody that had just been beaten by that man. And I was raised to believe that if you want something done right, you do it yourself. And yes, I am a child that came from a fortunate background, but I was raised well also, and I married well. And I've done things with my life, like serve my country in the Marine Corps to give back to the nation that have given my family so much. I've also served at the Thomas More Law Center in the public interest law firm sector as well to protect the Constitution. I'm proud of that service, and I'm proud to be running for Congress because I care about the future of this state and this district, and it starts with jobs, and it starts here in Michigan.
Thank you very much. Mr. Walberg.
Well, thank you again, Bill and 912 group and all of you. Forgive us for acting like triplets separate at birth, come back together to fight a little bit. But I think you've also seen that the three of us are truly public-minded, committed to key issues of freedom, of prosperity and opportunity, that we love our country, that we all have life experiences, and that we've been responsible, and we still want to serve. That's important. The three of us could do other things. My wife can think of lists of what I could do. But I want to serve because I know how to do it. I know this district. The Constitution doesn't mandate that I know this district or live in this district till I serve. But I have lived here. And the people I serve are faces that I know and understand. And the majority of them are people who know my record. Some who don't like it at all. But many who take great confidence in knowing that it's not a pig in a poke. It's been tested. It's been proven. It's been principled. And it's conservative. Now I ask for your vote. I ask for your support. I will support either of these two men if they should be given the privilege to be the nominee. But I ask for your support because at a time in our country that we are in right now, why would we take a chance? The old saw says, boy, these candidates all sound so good until we elect them. What happens? I'm not saying that that would happen with these two. but you certainly won't happen with me. We have a president, an administration that people took a chance on. Untried and proven. How's that working out? We have to go gangbusters when we get back to Washington in this next term. We have to restore this country starting out with some difficult decisions that will involve all of us, understanding that there is going to be pain for every single one of us in order to get the gain of the future. Brian, I go look back at my record in the State House, and I've gone through that, and I weathered that, even as in wrestling. Sometimes I had a neck bridge for almost an entire quarter to make it to the next period, to win. We can do that again. Why? Because we're Americans, and we win. And I want to represent you in that winning process.
Thank you very much. I thank all of you in the room, especially the three candidates. Very well done. I would encourage everyone as we break to meet and greet, and we have a couple of announcements first. Do go over and indulge in all the beverages. Enjoy them. Miss Laura Tamel, who is our chairman, sent a note up to me. So what I must do is defer to her, and authorized to speak with you as another one of our Lenawee 912 Forum Steering Committee, and I want to give you Mr. Marvin Carlson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a friend of Bill. I think Bill Wilder and Linda Wilder have done a wonderful job in putting these questions together, and Bill has done a wonderful job. What do you think? Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, everyone. Now we get to the most important part of the meeting, the meet and greet. So come up to meet three fine gentlemen.
I'm with the U.S. Taxpayer Party of Michigan. I am the conservative.
The meeting is adjourned. It's time to meet the conservatives.
It's always coming.